belief system is, we know that that's bad. We need to get rid of it. Is there a way to get totally clean energy with no pollution and unlimited energy? So our first question was, where's the energy? And there's only one answer, and that's right here. A few miles underneath us is unlimited power, unlimited energy. Deeper you go, the hotter it gets. You take that energy and you bring it up. Is there a way to bring up just the energy? What it takes is just doing the right things and inventing the right things.
You can't use copper wire because it'll melt. So we found this material called graphene.
Graphene is a substance that is really made out of graphite, which is like pencil lead, right? And what they discovered was that if they take one molecule layer at a time off this graphite, that's called graphene.
It's 100 times better conductor than copper. It's lighter than air, stronger than steel.
It transfers heat really efficiently.
If you put 100 degrees here, you get 100 on the other side instantly. In the middle, it's completely cool.
So the heat that you put in gets all the way there. Whether you go 10 feet or you go miles, you could bring up unlimited energy from deep underground to the surface, pollution-free. So I approached the graphene guys and I said, could you make me a string? So if you make me a string, I'll put those strings together and make a cable. Then I'll put the cable underneath the ground. And that cable will bring up the heat. And so at first they were a little wary because it seemed too simple.
They have already made the first set of ropes for us, the short ones. They've tested it and found it to work perfectly fine. We are using that and working with Stage 2 in Michigan. Stage 2 has a platform we are building where we'll test everything out, and then that product will be commercially manufactured and propagated from Singapore.
This would be the greatest invention maybe ever, because if you can get unlimited energy from underneath the earth, pollution-free, that's everything. That's everything. You have no pollution, you have no fossil fuel issues, you have no CO2 coming out, greenhouse gases, none of that. All of that is gone. Here's the answer.
The world demands cleaner, low-cost alternatives to fossil fuels. Alteros Energies is answering that call with a high-altitude wind turbine, the BAT. For the first time, affordable wind energy can be delivered to the furthest points of the Earth, powering remote communities, off-grid industries, and disaster relief. The Alteros BAT harnesses stronger, more consistent winds found at higher altitudes. At these heights, it produces twice the energy of an ordinary wind turbine.
The reason high-altitude wind is so exciting and worth going after is really very simple. There's just a lot more of it. Winds 1,000 to 2,000 feet above the ground are on average 5 to 8 times as powerful as what you get nearer to the ground.
Reimagining proven aerospace technology, the BAT uses an inflatable helium shell to lift a lightweight turbine into the air. Power is sent to the ground using high-strength conductive tethers. The BAT also offers a unique platform to expand internet and phone services, weather monitoring, and much more. Designed to be rapidly deployed anywhere, the BAT significantly reduces human and wildlife impact when compared to ordinary wind turbines.
I think Alteros and the BAT is really exciting because it goes beyond the incremental improvements we've seen in wind and offers a breakthrough way to bring wind power to millions of new customers around the world.
Formed out of MIT, Alteros is working with the Alaska Energy Authority to launch the first commercial high-altitude wind turbine. Less expensive, more flexible, and significantly more efficient. The BAT is the next generation of wind power.
In September 2012, representatives of the Chinese and Dutch governments signed an agreement to continue investing in the implementation of dynamic tidal power in China. By combining Chinese and Dutch expertise, the construction of a dynamic tidal power dam can be developed into an economically viable and environmentally sustainable investment. Dynamic tidal power is designed to generate electric energy from the kinetics of tidal water. A long dam of at least 30 kilometers perpendicular to the coast interacts with the tidal flow to create a hydraulic head. A barrier parallel to the coastline at the far end of the dam, giving it a T-shape, amplifies the head on either side of the structure. This hydraulic head, together with the shape of the tunnels, results in the acceleration of water that drives the many turbines in the dam. Significant to making such a high level of energy production possible is the use of highly advanced turbines that are designed specifically for this purpose. They work with an extremely low head, a bidirectional, and have a peak output of 5 megawatts each. A dam of 40 kilometers in length can accommodate 2,000 turbines, enough to supply millions of households with sustainable energy. Areas with good potential for the implementation of DTP are relatively shallow and have tidal currents running parallel to the coastline. Numerous areas in Europe, as well as along the entire coastline of the Chinese mainland and the Korean peninsula, offer excellent locations. With the latest knowledge and technology, China sets itself up to achieve its objective of generating more than 15% of its energy from renewable sources by the year 2020. Dynamic tidal power in China. New tides for new generations.